Hello, everyone. My name is Toboro Olumoye, and I am your personal finance ally. Welcome to Module 6. At the end of this journey, what will happen? After all has been said and done, after you have played your part, you have lived your life, and you leave the scene, and you exit the stage, what happens next? I observe many people do not have these conversations with their spouses, they don't have it with their children, they don't have it with their parents. It's a big error. Everyone should go and have this conversation. First person to have the conversation with is yourself. Begin to think, what will happen when I leave? I have worked so hard. I have acquired this, this, and this. Who do I think should handle this? Who do I think deserves to have this? To whom should I bequeath this? What should happen to this and this and this? Who should take care of my children if anything happens to me today? Who will be in the best position? Who can manage my finances? Who can manage my affairs? Who can manage my family? All these lands, all these houses, all these cars I have acquired, the sewing machines, the grinding machines, the the beddings, the pillows, everything I own, what will happen to them when I die? And please do not assume that you come from a nice family. Please just stop it. There's nothing like nice family. It is when you die, your ghost will be jumping up and down in horror when it realizes what's going on. Even the children you think you're leaving their assets with, what do you think they're going to do with these assets when you leave? Or you think it doesn't matter? If it doesn't matter, then this model is not for you. But if you think that you have struggled so hard, you have put things aside and these things should be managed and taken care of when you exit, then pay attention. You need to have an estate plan in place. You need to have a will. If you're above 18 and you don't have a will, why not? And no, it's not a case of I don't have any assets to will. So all the things you've been buying, who has them? The house you built, the bed, the pot, the spoons. Who has all those things? Those books you have written, all of those hard drives full of information, who is going to take care of them? And besides, your will doesn't contain just your physical assets. It also contains your wishes. Even if you don't write a will, why don't you have a trust or a living trust in place? If you come from a strong family, if you know what I mean, when we say a family is strong, mhm. If you know your family is strong, why do you want to put your wife or your husband through the torture of pain when you pass on? What have you put in place to ensure that your loved ones are protected in the unforeseen circumstances? If the unforeseen happens, what will happen to them? Do you have a will in place? Do you have a trust in place? Do you even know what it takes? Or have you written a will and it's just somewhere? Have you registered it? In financial planning, an estate plan is as important as any other plan. We sit down together, get you a lawyer to draft your will, and then I ensure that that will is deposited. In fact, most times I'm part of the depositing process. I don't let you just go and handle it. I go with you to probate and ensure that that will is registered. That is where I tick it as done in my duty list. So please prepare for an exit. Let your exit be tidy. So that when you go, when your family members are crying, the only cry they will be crying is that they will miss you and that you lived a good life. Because of that, they will miss you. They shouldn't be crying tears of pain that you didn't put your house in order. Don't exit the stage on a bad note. Don't give a great performance and stumble at the end. You deserve more than that. Your family deserves more than that. Draft your will. If you don't know what to do, give me a call. And wills are not so expensive anyway. There are so many types. But before you draft a will, be very careful. In another class, we will go into details of types of will and what to expect in a will and what to do in a will. It's beyond the scope of this class. But get a lawyer and they'll handle it for you. Please get an estate plan in place. Thank you.